Alright guys, we are back with another episode of Made in Abyss here. We have episode 8 up and ready to go. So, last episode we started off, Riko and Reg, they got left in the forest and they get to survive there for 10 days? 10 days on their own? So yeah, really great first lesson. Thank you, Ozu. Ozu? No, that's Tatami Galaxy. Ozen. It is at least in like a less dangerous part. I think it's pretty close to the edge, so it could be worse. Anyway though, that's really all there is. So I'm just gonna hop right into the episode and see what happens. Let's go. Showing immersion. Yeah. Thank you, Ozen. Thank you, teacher. Great pep talk right off the bat. Basically, half of that speech was just, otherwise you'll be killed and torn to shreds and die painfully. So, straight to the point, I guess, but could use a little bit more sugarcoating, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, let's go near the sign of life. That's a good idea. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Rohan is kind of inside. Okay, at least she knows. Yeah, she does. I forgot she does know her stuff. But, I mean, maybe be careful. There might be something in there. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No. Oh, I hate it. That shit looks so creepy, dude. Oh, my God. That should not have scared me as much as it did, I will admit, but holy shit. I was just about to say, clean water. There's probably not that much of it around here, so, you want to steer clear. You want to be careful. Nice. But might attract something. Susceptible. Oh, okay. I think they'll keep their distance. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Susceptible to light. Yeah, I think maybe they like it. I did forget. It did slip my mind that Riko, she actually has, a good education on the stuff in the abyss. She knows what's around. She knows what to steer clear of. Of course, there's going to be some blank spots, maybe be a little more careful when you're going towards a water source because, other animals need to drink too. But other than that, lucky. Yeah. Needs to build up that muscle. Losing his nerves. Oh no, you again. What are you doing here? Oh. Well, at least it doesn't want to kill him. It's just like, get out of here. Get out of my house. Go any further. Oh. Damn it. So she doesn't plan on, going to help them at all? It's like, oh, if they die, then they die. It's their fault. Is that poop? What is that? Dung from a female? How do you know it's from a female? Did you watch it? Ooh. Aw, I kind of feel bad for the thing. Dorka? Oh, got married. Oh. What the fuck was that? What? Did Torka die? Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? I think the husband was down there too, and he got killed before she gave birth? Or was that the same quest? The diversion. Oh. 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 Poor Riko. Yeah. I can understand why Ozen would have sort of bad feelings towards Riko. Because, yeah, she sees her as, well, does she? Probably still she does. See her as a burden. She saw her as a burden when she was born. It seems like she blamed Riko for the state that Lyza was in, for putting them in that situation. She unjustly put the blame on Riko. Like, you really should not do that. But people do that when, like, they're under stress, when they're in a shitty situation. They're not thinking straight. Just the fact that Ozen still holds that grudge against Riko is like, come on. It's not Riko's fault for being born. You know, blame Lyza for getting pregnant and going into the abyss. Like, obviously, I'm sure part of Ozen, knows that. And there's really no point in blaming Riko, though. It just, I don't know, that feels wrong. Like, she's just taken out that sort of resentment on Riko. She's just finding reasons to hate on a little girl that has really done nothing wrong to her on purpose. So, I don't know. I understand it. I do. And it's a bit of a complicated relationship. That's for sure. It seems like Ozen really liked Lyza, maybe even loved her as sort of maybe a daughter figure. But that doesn't give her the right to treat Riko like this. For putting Lyza through that. Lyza put that through herself. Meaning 5 days. Already been 5 days, wow. Okay, yeah, they freaking slaughtered that thing. After 10 days, wow, okay. Already done. They did good. Okay, that went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. Very, very impressive. Oh, well, not smooth, but it went. They're alive. That's the main thing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, like fear is just a natural thing, right? It's just that is something that Regu is going to have to go through, and he's going to have to learn to deal with it because, yeah, he hasn't had that issue, right? He hasn't really shown it that bad that I know of. He hasn't been scared. He hasn't froze or anything in the face of danger, but he has hesitated a lot. And that could easily get him killed. So he needs to be able to push through that fear, that hesitation pretty quickly in order to survive down here. Yeah. Why does it keep changing? I don't know. Is it like a level up system sort of thing? That'd be cool. Steps to the 5th layer. Yeah, time just feels... A few months had passed. Yeah, and I think Riko, definition of strange taste. Yeah. It's actually passed for Lyza. Yeah, that's a good point. 10 years on the surface could be 10 months for her. A few years, yeah, I guess. If it is the magic of the abyss, does that mean that she wouldn't have aged that much? Or would her body still have aged, just she doesn't realize it, maybe? Oh. In the 5th layer for so long, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Deep as humans can go and return alive. Okay. Damn! Go to a chiropractor, lady. Bondru the novel. We've seen him in the OP, so he must play a big part. Oh no, scoundrel. Oh no. That's what I said, I think last episode, or maybe the one before that, is just, if Ozen, she could very much be the most sane White Whistle out of all of them. The rest, we know that they gotta be a special mental fortitude, or at least mental state, maybe not quite fortitude, in order to become a White Whistle. You gotta be crazy, you gotta be insane, you gotta be crazy in some way. Those guys, it's probably gotten to them. Especially this Bondrewd fella. I'm sure he's a bit of a dick. Oh, come on, Ozen. At least she's just flicking. Still probably hurts like hell, though. Who wrote that? Ooh, Bondrude, maybe? It's not paper. Oh, I thought she was going to say it was like skin or something. Bad vibes, man. Very, very bad vibes. Oh? Is that Lyza's? Yeah. Why would she leave that? That's like, if that's her main weapon, a few more times. Well, maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe she's like, well, can only use it a few more times. She probably got a new one, right? Found a new weapon. Yeah, exactly. She's like, I'll leave this here as like, so people know I'm okay. Ah, nice. Fifth layer C. Held nothing back. Yes, she's like, yeah, there's so many painful ways for you guys to die. Let me tell you about every single one of them. Take care now. Yeah. Oh, poor Murdoch. Please, Murdoch, stay safe. I don't want to see you die. I'm still getting that vibe. Like she feels like one of those characters that like might have a rough future ahead of her. Oh. Today. Oh. Ah, the music too. No. Stop it. I don't need this. Pretty darn creepy. Fair, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually put that together. That's kind of dumb of me. Is, because Riko, she's still a kid, but it seems like she's always had that drive to go into the abyss. I assumed it was to find her mother, right? But it very much could just be the fact that, Ozen told us the things in the vessel, when they come out of the vessel, they immediately try to get to the center of the abyss, the bottom of the abyss. Maybe it's both reasons, or maybe Riko is using the excuse of her mother, but it's actual natural instinct from the vessel that is driving her to go. Like maybe she'll find her mother, but then she'll be like, this doesn't feel right. Like I need to keep going or something like that. Like I didn't clue into that, but that is creepy that as soon as the baby came out of the vessel, went right for the abyss. She's like, you need to go back. Down in the abyss. Hmm? Wait, so is it hidden that she's her daughter? Oh. Really? I'm heading out. Oh, so she planned to stay gone. Yep. It's just, yeah, that's just a cover. Oh. She's able to move at all, huh? Damn. Okay. Do that. I'll do it. Yep. Bro, this music is majestic as fuck, bro. Man, bro. I don't want to like Ozen. I still don't. I got very mixed feelings towards her. And I don't think that's going to change unless she does something really, really good, like redemption worthy. But man, bro, I like that relationship a lot, actually. I did not think that anything could really get me, I respect Ozen, but not that much. But the stuff that we've been learning has gotten me more into it. It's given me more respect for her because as cold as she is, as mean as she is, she still cares about people. At least she cares about Lyza. And she's going to do the stuff that Lyza asks her. And that's so weird to me that Lyza wanted her to tell Riko, because I thought that was just, Ozen being a jerk, telling Riko, like, yeah, you're a corpse, like trying to get her to, give up, be like, yeah, you're a corpse, there's no point. I thought that's what she was trying to do, but she was just following Lyza's wishes. She was just respecting Lyza's, and it was supposed to be sort of like a hopeful thing. And I guess Riko kind of took it as that. She took it very well. Like, if I was told that I was dead and I was basically a walking corpse, I don't think I'd be continuing on with much after that. I'd be a little, like, stunned, to say the least. But no, Riko, I think it took the effect that Lyza was expecting it to, and, that's respectable. But I don't get why Lyza wanted to leave Riko. It was like, what? She didn't want to take away Riko's right to explore? She didn't want to be separated from the abyss herself? And like Ozen said, that is likely just a cover, too, because Lyza, she wants to keep exploring herself. Like, she doesn't want to be like the stay-at-home mom that takes care of the kid. And of course they were saying, like, if it got out that she was Lyza's child, that would probably cause danger for her, because Lyza's made enemies as a white whistle, that's certain. But I didn't realize that it was like hidden knowledge, because we know that Jiro knew. We knew that a lot of the kids knew. So I don't know if that's still hidden knowledge. I guess so, and just kind of the circle knew about it. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like a big secret. But anyway, like, that doesn't matter, because a lot of people know, I think. And I'm sure, though, we will meet probably some of Lyza's enemies, and they'll take it out on Riko. And I'm sure that'll be a whole big thing. But for now, let's just not think about that. Let's not think about that dark stuff. Even though I am sure, now that we're going on our own to the third layer, I got a feeling it's about to get a lot more difficult. Because, like, yeah, they went through this training with Ozen. They survived for 10 days on their own. But it is just the second layer, and they weren't close to the center. So, like, they are prepared. Riko knows her stuff. Regu, he knows what he's doing. He cannot use his incinerator. He knows that now, unless it is dire need. So they are more prepared. But I don't know. I do not have a good vibe for it. I feel like they are definitely in danger still. Like, they are not prepared for some of the stuff they're going to run into. I know I'm not. Maybe I'm just projecting. I don't think I'm prepared for what they're about to run into. Because, man, even that that hippopotamus creature, that thing spooked me, bro. But yeah, no, I am excited, man, to see, like, what the next layer holds. So far, the environment's been cool. Every single layer seems awesome, like, in design aspect, because I like the fifth layer has a sea. I'm really excited to see that. It looked cool. And they apparently need, like, an artifact and, like, to get across it. And also the news about, like, the white whistles being sort of, like, Ozen told them to, like, avoid them, basically. It's, like, especially that, the Bendorf? I don't know. But, that guy. And like I said, that's what I was thinking is, white whistles, they gotta be some crazy mother effers in order to do this job. Anyway, though, that was a very good episode. Like, I appreciate that Riko and Red, they were not having too many issues with that training. Like, it didn't make me lose hope that they could do it. They actually survived fairly easily. Like, they had their ups and downs, but it was quick, and they got through it, and they learned what they needed to from Ozen. And Ozen, she does respect. Not respect, but she somewhat cares about them in her own way. Maybe cares is the wrong word, but she cares about Lyza, and Lyza cared about Riko. So I think Ozen's just kind of doing that, like, sort of, she has that responsibility, and she knows it. She has to do the best that she can to make these kids survive, because that's what Lyza wants. She wants Riko to be able to explore as much as she wants to, because she has that drive in order to go to the center of the abyss and all that. But I do hope we see more of Ozen. I don't know if she's gonna run into them again in the future, if she's gonna follow them down. I kind of hope we don't see Marolk again, because I don't have like I said, I don't got a good feeling for her. really feel like she could be one of those characters that just gets as like an emotional plot point. So hopefully you stay away from Merle. I hope I never see you again. But yeah, though, great episode for sure. I'm excited to see this next one, whatever they explore. Oh, sorry, I'm not even done the episode. They got like a few minutes left. Man, I just went off on this whole tangent thinking I was doing the outro. And I still got a few seconds left. Come on. Third layer, great fault. That's badass. That's cool. Okay, now I can do the outro stuff. But yeah, no, the great fault. That looks kind of cool. There's like a light coming up from it. I wonder if that means there's more light down there, or if because it said it gets darker, right? But yeah, highlights of the episode was definitely like that little moment there with like learning about Ozen and Lyza, getting that little bit of backstory. And we actually got to see Lyza's face. Like I noticed that they've been hiding her eyes the whole time. And they were waiting for like a nice, hopeful, inspirational moment to reveal it. So that was cool. I did notice that. So yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe they were going to save like showing her face until we found her, just to have like that bit more impact. So that makes me wonder if we are going to find her. Or maybe she'll be different. Because we've seen what she looks like normally. She's been in the abyss for a long time. And she might have changed. We don't know. And also, there is that point actually that I want to talk about, is that the time might have passed differently for her because she's so deep in the abyss. That would actually be crazy if she's only been down there for like maybe a few years or maybe not even a year. And it's already been 10 years for us. The magic of the abyss, it must be really strong down there in order to warp that perspective. Or if it's not even like warping the perspective and their whole body just doesn't age that much, that's crazy. Like, I wonder if that has something to do with why Ozen has lived for like over 50 years and she still looks young. It could also be because of like her body modifications. Maybe that's something to do with it. But that makes sense as to why some white whistles, their legend seems to have spanned for like a long time. Probably because, they're down in there. And, time passes differently. And it seems like you can't go beyond the 5th layer. Like, if you go beyond the 5th layer, you can't return. So, like, probably further down in the abyss, because that's the 5th layer that she said she only spent, like, a few weeks, but it was actually a few months. So probably further down, it's like, it really passes. Like, if she's at, like, the 7th layer, maybe only, like, 10 minutes have passed for her. It's been 10 years. We don't know. But anyway, that is really interesting. I'm excited to see what they do with that, because hell, like, we're going to go down there. If we do come up again, everyone we know is going to be like ancient. Shiggy, Nat, they're going to be adults if we ever see them again. But anyway, though, yeah, that was a great episode. I really enjoyed the kind of the explanation that we got of a little bit more. Kind of, we got to learn more about Lyza too. It was just nice, a nice little informational episode. But yeah, that is going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on this series or any of my other series that I'm doing. And comment down below your thoughts on the video, the episode, whatever you want to say. Just no spoilers, obviously. And I do have a Patreon linked down below where I do early access to these videos. So if you want to see them, if you're really keen on them and you want to see them earlier than most people, hit that up. Helps to support the channel a little bit more. So I highly appreciate it. And yeah, that is going to be it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.